Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Long Dark. I'm KirkSteven, and we're going to step back into the Stalker series. And we are still at the old substation. And we are about ready to bug out. We need to get our affairs in order. And get on out of here. So we're going to leave all this stuff behind. Let it cure. We want these. We're going to take those. We might need them. I'm going to go ahead and take our bow and arrow. We're going to take our rifle.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
I know, Astrid. We're going to go a little heavy. We'll see what we can give up here. So, let's polish up these a little bit so we can leave the gun cleaning kit behind here. 88. Let's get them at least in the 90s here. Good enough. That is also good enough. So now we can drop that. I want to keep this till we get to the trailer. Is there anything we need? Deer. We need a deer hide for this. How about these gloves? There we go. Let's repair those. Much better. Forgot about our little wolf attack. Or did we have a wolf attack? Now I can't remember. I had a recent gunloper one where we had a little bit of an incident with the wolf and the cougar. So that was a lot of fun. This may just be weather-related damage. But regardless, let's get it polished up before we go. It'll help eat up supplies. You know what? Let's take a moment to get a drink. Save room for a tea, maybe. And we are out of cloth. That's fine. All these stems. All right. Did we not leave a stem behind here? We did. Okay. So what's our biggest nemesis for weight? All these tools, isn't it? We're carrying a pistol, a rifle, and flare gun. We'll leave that behind. It'll be good for one repair. Alright, we'll leave all this food behind. I'll take a couple boxes of crackers. And we're going to go... Did we finish this book? No, we still got some time on that. So let's take that with us. I'd like to get that finished. This is all... Let's go check the weather. You can hear the wind blowing a bit, but let's see what's going on outside. There's a blizzard.
Any of this gear.
Eh. It's not pretty, but... Let's fill Astrid up. We'll take one more of those. The ballistic vest isn't helping. All right. The weather is not great, but we need to get going. We have plans. We have things we want to do. Realistically, new year, new plans. Let's get going. So we're gonna walk back over to the prison, grab the remaining bits of the food that was over there. I should have grabbed some more water, but we'll sort that out. Even if I leave behind what I have and we have to make some more along the way, that's fine. But let's make a quick trip over to the prison. And grab that food. Remember, not that way. Drop it off at that trailer. We'll do our little spray paint thing. And then we're going to go and cause trouble. Still got wolves out here, huh? So as soon as we establish this trailer as like our second safe house that's close to an exit, we're going to go into Timberwolf Mountain and essentially as far as we can go and head towards Ash Canyon to go get the tools. And then the main goal for that is to, once we grab the tools, we're going to run towards Pleasant Valley. And what I'd like to do from that point is I'd like to use the tools to set up the furniture workbench, and I want to create a curing box, and then we can go hunting in Pleasant Valley and kind of test out the theory of that device. One of the questions I'm going to ask myself that I don't know if anybody's tried it or not yet. I'm sure there's somebody's tried it, but my question is can I pack that up and drag it with me to some other location? So if I build a curing box, am I stuck with it only at Pleasant Valley, or can I pack it up and take it with me to, say, Mystery Lake? Because if that's the case, then we may make one and take it to Mystery Lake, or take one to Broken Railroad, or wherever you want to go. Coastal Highway. Then you don't have to build the furniture workbench at every location. You can actually drag that particular item with you. Now, I can understand, like the beds and shelving and some of that stuff, but I'm not sure about that particular item. That's going to be something you can pack up with you. You may need the sled in order to make that work. I don't know. But that's one of the things I'd like to find out. But I do want to just I want to set that up. we're going to go after the moose in that area. We'll go get deer. We'll hunt the wolves. We'll hunt the bear. Whatever we decide. Whatever comes in our path. And I want to get the curing box going. Because from what I've been reading is that when you get the meat cured, it is significantly less weight, does not smell, and you can carry quite a bit of it on you. So, I mean, how cool would it be to have like a complete moose that's been cured, and you can take, 3 or 4 days worth of supplies with you. that will be great when we head into, places like the far territories and stuff. You won't have to scrounge for food or worry about anything. You can just take it with you. And I mean, we're playing on Stalker. I mean, food's not going to be that big of an issue, but it will be great practice for anything we do in the future with it. There's still quite a bit left over here, isn't there? We're going to be really heavy.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Well, I hate to tell you this. All right, that's empty. We cleared everything out. Okay. That's a latch. It's like, what's hanging down that's red? I know you're going to be heavy, Astrid. It's going to be heavier than I'd like you to be. Much heavier than I'd like you to be. Okay. Luckily enough, it's not that far away, but... So, have you seen any good movies lately, Murdoch?
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Complain all you like, we're still doing it. At some point, you might thank me for this. We could be desperate, coming in from parts unknown. Come into the area, and there will be food waiting for you. Go ahead and get that out, too, because we get on the other side of the bridge up here. I don't know what we're going to run into. We've cleaned out this side of the map, but we're going to be heading into parts unknown. That's the other part of this that's going to be exciting. With the wildlife refresh and stuff, what are we going to run into when we go to Ash Canyon and Timberwolf Mountain? Everything's going to be different than what I remember. Wolves are going to be different. Bears are going to have different paths. Jitwire and I in the podcast about the wildlife refresh, we're talking about a lot of changes that I'm not aware of yet. She's had some more experience at it than I have because she's been doing some of these walkthrough videos and stuff. So she's been very helpful in showing some of these things, but I don't know what we're going to expect. So it'll be interesting. Part of the reason why I'm kind of ready to go. I think we've done a good job of dealing with the Timberwolves, and now that Timberwolves are in a lot more places, I think we'll be able to handle it. I don't think it'll be too crazy. It's like most of the things in the Long Dark Universe. It's learning the tactic to deal with them. That, you know, I can go back to when I first was playing. Wolves drove me nuts. And I, for whatever reason, never thought it was okay to work around the wolves or avoid the wolves. So when I learned better of that tactic, then the game got easier. So it's the same with the Timberwolves. It's just a tactic. You got to remember, okay, do a fire, do this. It's way easier with the fact that we've got, you know, firearms in this one. But even with, you know, the bow and arrows and stuff, you get good enough with a bow. Oh, there's our, right? Hard to see in the fog. There's our barn. That's the direction we want to go. I mean, it's easy with the firearms and stuff. You can deal with them pretty simply, but even without them, you know, you can throw rocks at them, you can throw torches at them, you can, you know, shoot your bow and arrow at them. If you can get a kill with it, you don't necessarily want to be wasting all your arrows. We're almost there, Asher, I swear. Just 20,000 more steps. That's it. This would have been a good time for the sled. This would also have been a good time for the horse. That'll be fun with the new game coming out. Will the horse be able to pack more stuff? Us loot goblins want to know. Oh, I heard a wolf. Okay. Timberwolves. All right. Here we go. They're just annoying. That's all they are. They're just annoying. That was way high. Nah, probably shouldn't use that. Nah. Alright. Now I have to use this. Look them off. Yep, now we got some blood loss going. Wow. We are not doing so good with this group. Alright. Let's get inside, Astrid. Let's get you worked up. I will say the ballistic vest is doing a nice job, though. I mean, we're not taking terrible damage. Okay. Now that we've wasted all our bullets.
Carry this load for much longer.
No. No, we don't plan to. Let's fix you up. Not a very good job of dealing with those Timberwolves. That was not a good... we don't have any antiseptic. Okay. Yeah. We need to get some old man's beard then. Let's do this. Let's reload the pistol. Our flare ran out just about the same time the pistol ran out of ammo. Or I should say revolver. Not truly a pistol. Alright. We're still going to have some... They drop a deer?
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Alright, there we go. We bled all the way in. Any goodies in here? Nope, we've already been through all this. Thought we had been, but... No, go ahead and finish that. Now, if we get them all riled up again, we'll start a fire. Fight them off properly. What we need to do is get up here and see if we can find some old man's beards so we don't get an infection. I think they're busy with whatever they killed back there. I think it's back that way a little bit. Let's get in this car. Hey, a book. Another book.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll take it. No, we don't have our pry bar. Pistol out, please. Tree shooter. Here it is. Thought we were off a little bit. Well, obviously, the warehouse, the Timberwolf technique is in need of some more polish. There is no doubt. I hope we find some old man spirit up here. Aha, I see some. Let's hope it's enough. Like it might be. Come on. Okay. There we go. Crisis averted. Well, one of the other things about the wildlife refresh is we will get to play with those Timberwolves more. Because they are hanging out in Pleasant Valley, and they're hanging out in Timberwolf Mountain now. So, we will definitely be seeing them again. And we will get some more practice. Oh, there is a coal in here. That's good. Huh. Nice cold water. Take the polar bear plunge.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, I knew you'd be yelling at me about that. How much should we grab? 5. Okay, we're not that bad. How much? We're not even that far overweight. We're tired. We'll take a nap when we get to the other side. Won't make you deal with the wildlife in Timberwolf Mountain without a good nap. All right. Maybe we'll take these with us. That is a body. Hard to tell once I turn the light off. Tell you what, we'll grab one more coal. I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll go to Mountaineers and we'll drop some stuff off. We'll try to go into Ash Canyon light. We don't need to be carrying all of these weapons. So we probably will leave the rifle behind. Like taking those crack shots at the Timberwolves, which was probably ill-advised. They were going to be hard to hit with that thing. So we leave the rifle behind with the few shots we have left. Save that for another day. Did we circle back around? Yeah, we did, didn't we? That's the dead guy we just pickpocketed. Okay. Took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. I figure we lighten our load at Timberwolf Mountain. We'll take fewer things with us. Probably have to go through here, don't we? Yep. I was gonna say. I'm missing a turn here with not looking at the duck. Now the question is, I don't think we can sit here and sleep. Now that I think about it, we lost our bedroll. So sleeping's not an option.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah. All right, it's loaded. Not going to sweat all the teas. We're already overweight. So my idea is we're just going to follow the creek down. And go to Timberwolf Mountain, or Mountaineer's Hut. Thank you, Fog. That makes things all that much more fun. And we will stay the night there. And we'll just utilize the flare gun to keep us protected. I'm actually glad it's foggy in a way. I don't want the fog, but it beats the alternative, which now I'm looking at the sky. It's cleaning up. I don't want an aurora. Not right this second. It can wait a few minutes. I'll take the clear weather. Don't want an aurora just yet. Although if we first see the lights, we do get a tiny window of where they despawn and respawn. That was close. Oh, there's a bunch of you over there, isn't there? Well, you know what? We're gonna go this way. We'll walk our way over by the engine. And we'll just walk you for right now. And if we need to get rid of you, we'll decide how we want to tackle that when we get there. I hear ya. I know you're back there.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
I understand it, Astrid. I am trying to get you to a place where you can take a nap. Then I'll try to get you to another place we can take a nap. Still with me, are you? I love your persistence. Oh, ptarmigans. Murdoch, I'm sorry we don't have time to have a family reunion for being stalked. It is a pretty night. We didn't get the aurora I was thinking was coming, which is good. Didn't want it anyway. I don't know if we lost our buddy. I don't hear him anymore. Probably pick up another one over here. That's okay. That's okay. At least we're warm. Dead World Astrid is not warm. Oh. Well, you know what? That ain't gonna work. Yeah. They're excited because I smell. In fact, you know what? We probably could remedy that by finishing that. I won't be as interesting now. There you go. Bye-bye. Be afraid of the coat. Oh, there's another one. I think we can avoid him altogether, because we're ready to go down. Now, one of the nasty rumors I heard was that with the new refresh on the wildlife, that the bear likes to come up here now. Or somewhere close to here. So, why don't we get this out again? In case they bump into him. Okay. Looks pretty benign at the moment. I'm okay with that. The one thing I'm truly interested in is when we get to Ash Canyon, because I was doing a gunloper run uh, that I was not recording, and I had a run-in with the cougar for the first time. And I was coming out of the gold mine, where you would take the ropes down and come back around towards like Pillar's Foot Rest or back around to Angler's Den. And because I hadn't had any experience with the big cat yet, I mean, not any real experience, I wasn't sure how far away I needed to be. I mean, I'd seen the Zach video where he was spawning it in, but wasn't sure exactly the distances and what have you, so we decided to climb down the ropes, and I thought, well, I'll just, try to stay away from him. Nope. I pretty much got down to the bottom of the rope, turned around, and got a big cat hug. And torn to shreds. Hello. Oh, look, we got airline food to eat. All this clothing. I forgot how much stuff we left behind. This is great. All right, we got another thing to drop. Ooh, can we fix... Oh, we don't have one. I thought we had rabbit. We need a deer skin. Yes, here's our other rifle. Okay. Well, good job, us. We left a whole kind of stuff behind. Even antiseptic. All right. Let's go ahead and do this right now. And drop the rifle.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
It's not that heavy, actually. Got some coal left behind here. Oh, heck. We left. We won't take these yet, but we probably should take, like, 2 of these. Spread them out a little bit. It's quite a few for here. Forgot all about the clothes. We dumped them all up there. What do we got in here? Lost and found. Oh. Okay. Yeah, take it all. Get it out of there. Okay. Oops. We don't need to do that. When they did the safe house thing. Some things were in the way and got put into lost and found. So. Alright, we'll sort this out. Let's go to sleep. There was an aurora. It was late and brief, but... Alright. Can still sleep a little bit longer. Oh, come on, weather. Don't go this way. Alright, it's just windy at the moment. Alright. We don't have a bedroll. But we don't need to take these. We can take the cans. Leave all these shell casings behind. All the Still got another hacksaw here. Drop that hacksaw. Is that a hammer? It is a hammer. Oh, we didn't do the thing I was going to do at the trailer. I got sidetracked. Timberwolves got me sidetracked. All right, we carrying anything that we're not wearing? Shoes. Actually, we should drop those out here. Can we still walk up here? It's a little better. We won't need to take that book with us. Craft us that. Oops. Probably don't need a knife and a hatchet. Why don't we drop the hatchet? Probably could leave the hacksaw behind. Something comes along we need to harvest. We can use the knife. Back. We have a... We do. You talk about going lean, and then you're not you're not being lean. Like, I could use that. I could use that. Do you really need it? We're going to an area we spent a lot of time in. We spent a lot of time in Ash Canyon. So, beyond the wildlife changes, there's not a whole lot to get excited about. We've seen everything. We mainly are going to just run up, grab our lost bedroll, if it's still in the cave, because that's where we left it, which happens to be on the way to Miner's Folly and Foreman's Retreat, which is where the tools are at. And so, I'm just going to grab the tools, turn right back around, and head right back here. Okay, that's good enough. So drop this. Got 3 good torches. Got extra ammo. Take the flares. Maybe drop one of those. Crackers are light. You know what? I think we'll even leave the lantern behind. We're not going through a cave. It's all outdoors. So I think what we'll do is we'll grab a water, which we're going to end up drinking most of. And then let's... We'll eat our fill of wonderful airline food. And hopefully we won't have to tap into too much food. Tell you what, we'll even take one of those with us. They're not that heavy. Okay, so we're about 10 kilos underweight. Right, don't want to use that unless we have to. All right, let's see if we can get into Ash Canyon and at least to the respite before we end the episode. Worst case scenario, we grab some cattails if we have to. We haven't pulled many of those because we haven't had a need to, so. So seeing how this video is dropping essentially the first Friday of the new year, I'm actually recording it on the 28th of last year. And I think if everything goes well, I'm going to do like a New Year's Day thing, and you'll have already probably seen that. And one of the things that I was going to talk about in that is that I'm going to probably up the number of episodes that I'm releasing for Stalker. I'm going to try to see if we can't do 2 a week. Not that Dead World is over. Dead World has fewer days ahead of it than it does behind it. And we're in a place where, I mean, how many more episodes are we going to get? I don't know. And something will follow Dead World at that point. But Stalker realistically should be... Oh, I should have taken the vest off. That would have given me 6 kilos. Stalker... This run, we've got a lot of things I want to do. We Signal Void, we've got all this safe house stuff, we've got the trader to do. There's a lot to do. And I don't think we're going to get as much done as I'd like to get done if I'm only recording 1 episode a week. I think I can manage squeezing in more. I hate doing more than I can allow for, but I figure the worst case scenario is if something happens and I'm only able to go back to 1 a week. We're not missing anything. It's not like an unfinished project, so it's just a change in schedule. So I was gonna see if we couldn't add Sunday to the schedule. And so we'd have Dead World Tuesday, we'd have Stalker on Friday and Sunday. And if need be, we can change it to Thursday and Sunday, but we're going to add another Stalker. Yeah, even for myself, it's like I find myself, it's like, okay, I want to record, and, it's like you don't want to get too far ahead, but if I do record enough material that I can keep 2 episodes a week, I think it's going to be better for everybody, because not a ton of Stalker material out there, which is odd. I mean, Jitwire and I do it. I think I've seen a couple other creators doing it. A lot of them tend to stick with like Interloper and things like that. So Stalker is kind of an unusual one. And then it also gives me reason to play this more and push the envelope and get more things done. And I can just record this stuff, and I think it'd be a win-win. So new for 25. I think we're going to try and do an extra episode a week of Stalker. See if we can't keep that schedule going. You know what? Why we're here. And then one more thing. No, you are here. I was just going to say, in my other run, the moose was right here at this entrance. And it kind of makes navigating out of here not as easy. So let's see if we can sneak by Mr. Moose, because I really don't want to mess with him. We didn't bring the rifle anyway. So that's one of the new wildlife refresh deals, is they've moved the moose right here at the entrance. Kind of be in the way. So, well, luckily enough, he didn't care about us. And we will move on. The other thing we'll have to be aware of is just listening for the cougar. And trying to spot the cougar and stay as far away as we can. Although we're in better shape than my gunloper run, because in the gunloper run, I didn't have this good of clothing. And we've got the ballistic vest. And the ballistic vest is pretty powerful against the cougar. So, now did we set the rope or did we not? Can't remember. If we set the rope, this will go much faster. And I usually do, but I don't know if I did. It doesn't look like it. I don't see it, but some of the stuff hasn't been drawing in as quickly. I don't think I did. Not, not a complete loss, but we will hang it when we get up there. In fact, I see a rope right there. All right. Well, if there's one up there, we'll hang it. If not, it's not a big deal. I mean, goating up here is pretty straightforward. So we get up to the respite, and we'll call the episode there. And then so in the next episode, we'll retrieve our bedroll, retrieve the tools, and egress back out as... I don't want any confrontations. I was trying to think of a word to put in there. We want to egress with the least amount of resistance, I think would be a good way to say that. All right, all the way up. Nice and quick. There's one sprain. How Archimedes does this with no sprains is just pure genius. I have been trying to pay really tough, good attention about where that sprain meter comes on and trying to kick it off as quick, but I have yet to master this goat and keep the sprains down. I have to rewatch his video, see what he's doing different. Come on. You can see it go away, that little red hill, so I don't know, maybe he's sprinting or I don't know. I don't know what he's doing, what technique he's doing that's making it easier for him, but one sprain's not too bad. I'll take one sprain. We'll be climbing you tomorrow. Yeah, it's getting... Maybe we'll read the book or do some clothing or whatever before we bed down for the night. All right, is the rope in here? Have we not been here?
Looks like this has been here a while.
Did we not come here? Maybe we haven't been here. It's starting to look that way. We got all this food. I was not expecting all this. Apparently we have not been here. Sweater, but I don't think we need. There's our rope. Maybe that's why we didn't hang the rope. I usually always hang the rope. Just because. You never know when you're going to have to come back here, and climbing the rope is just saves time. So that would explain a lot. We didn't hang the rope because we hadn't been up here. All right. In case we come back and we need it. In fact, I'll probably say the same thing with most of the food that we see in here. Yeah, we've got these nice sweaters. We don't need this, but we'll leave it out. Yeah, in fact, we won't try to touch any of this stuff. I don't think we have a need to cook. We've got plenty of water. We'll take the soda. And I think we'll just leave all the ruined food. Maybe we'll eat the peanut butter in the morning. We've got a good sewing kit. So what can we fix here? Oops, backpack, please. What is something we can... Need a deer hide for those. Oh, we need material. Let's fix that. We're going to look super sharp dressed with our curtain patches. All right. Good as new. Good leather. You know what? There's
I'll
some
take it.
gloves that we can harvest fairly quickly. And now, where's your headgear at? Why am I missing it? Did we ruin? Oh my God! Did we do that? I can't believe I just did that. I meant to I meant to tear those up, and I tore up the hat. Oh, good Lord. Kirk, what are we going to do with you? I completely did that stupid. Oh, well. What am I going to do now? It's done and over with. Maybe we... we harvest some clothing. We should find another one. I mean, they're everywhere in this. But yeah, that was pretty foolish. Here. This will look much better. It's handmade. Foolish old man. All right. Still not late enough. Where's my book at? Let's read the book. Did we not take the book? I thought we took the book. Maybe we didn't take it. I was going to read the book. Well, what about this book? We obviously need to learn how to sew better because we just shredded a useful item. We're not healthy. Oh, yeah, that's right. We got a sprain. Never mind. Can't believe I shredded that hat. That is so funny. Not the first person to do it, won't be the last. That I guarantee. What do we have in here? Jacket. All right. Nothing exciting there. Okay. What else can we do? Can't take it out on Murdoch. Let's craft that. What's her bandage situation look like? We don't have any. Let's make some of those. We used our last bandage with the timbies. Don't need timber block. Okay. Let's eat the remainder of our wonderful airline food. And to lighten the load here, well, we don't need calories, so let's save that. We'll drink that in the morning. We'll pretend it's grape juice and have it in the morning. All right, so let's pass time for 2 hours. Not my favorite thing to do, but sometimes you gotta do the things you gotta do. Okay, enough said. Enough said. Enough said. We're going to sleep. Okay. And I think this is going to be our save point. We're running a little later than an hour, but like I said, I'd like to get us to a point where we're not having to go to sleep, having to get to a point to where we can do something. Take a drink, Astrid. Jeez. There, that's enough. Tell you what, sleep for 1 more hour. This should put us at a good starting point for the next episode. Should be daylight. We have things to do. There it is. Good morning. All right. So next episode, we go chase down the tools. We go find that bedroll. And then we look for a new hat. Because somebody decided to tear it up. I'm blaming it on you, Murdoch. Blaming it on you. So anyway, until the next episode. And hopefully everybody will enjoy the new schedule coming out in 2025. Where we can see more foolishness. More hat tricks. And we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.